Okay, 1938, good luck. So we've not played before either, no head-to-head score. 400 games, very good, a little bit more than I've done. You see, over 2100 in bullet. I'm on 360 odd games of rapid now. Let's just play a carro. Yeah, to keep it traditional. Okay, just develop. I'm just trying to get castled, then worry about what to do. Well, bishop there. Is he going to go queen side? That tells me opponent might want to go queen side. I'm going to come right up then. With a bishop here, it kind of indicates you might want to go really attacking that way. So I'm going to actually block that with the bishop rather than the knight. There is a threat to take, potentially, but it's not really achieving a great deal right now. Doesn't matter where I put the knight. I'm going to go this one. I could have gone here, of course, to guard my bishop, but might be more inclined to go this side now. I think I'm going to go king side as well. There's no light squared bishop for a quick sack, so feels sensible. Yeah, he's just gone back over. So we'll castle. Knight moves I can obviously trade and then maybe get forward, otherwise activate my rook. Maybe we can try minority attack and march the pawns, I'm not sure. Let's just develop the rook for now just to put some long-term pressure on the pawn, but you can easily trade off and go a move like c3. So nothing much right now. Okay, rook across to prepare a centre push at the right moment could be useful. Now this is where I have to decide where I want to be. I'm probably going to go here. Yeah, let's drop back and just target the king's pawns. Maybe we can come here, but it is kind of a bit committal. The bishop can come back. Let's go here so we have an option for knight across. Now he's gone there. Okay, I'm going to hit the bishop and see where you go. Right, now I'm going to come around the angles and try and chase that bishop. It's going to be difficult to create anything here. Knight in might be a sensible move. That's exactly what he's done. How bold do we want to be here? Obviously I can't take because of a pin. Knight up I can't really do. Knight back I kind of could do, but I don't think I should. I'm just going to drop the bishop back and maybe bring the knight back here, or this knight back. Oh, he takes. Now that I didn't expect. Okay. Oh, he's offering a draw. I don't want to draw this early on. I'd rather play a game and lose it. Why are you offering a draw that early? Now, do I want to take here just to keep symmetry? Go with the pawn. It might well be a draw, of course. It's very level, but... yeah, I'm going to get rid of that annoying knight. This pawn could be a target for him. The big target. Okay, let's get my knight forward with a tempo on the queen. Maybe this way, maybe this way. Maybe rook up. I'm going to play rook forward to see if I can tempt a weakness in the pawn structure. I doubt I will, but you never know. Otherwise, just, you know, logical development moves. Okay, queen goes across, so that might allow queen up now with a view to knight across. Right now he can defend it though, because there's no knight check, but it feels sensible to me. Queen up just to create threats, maybe double the rooks up. I might have just blundered there, but actually my queen covers. Ooh, I missed that idea there. Knight takes. If I take back, I lose my rook. Okay, I've got to pay attention here. I've put my queen on the right square. Luckily I can drop right back again if he attacks the queen, if he sees the threat. If you take, my rook's undermined. Yeah, that's what he's done there. Actually, my knight's My queen's under attack, so I think I need to just come straight back here, otherwise there's this. Let's come straight back. Yeah, that rook's misplaced. Easy to miss a little tactic like that, and my rook might be simply trapped and gone now. It is, isn't it? Rook is trapped, or is it? Knight here. Here, down. Take, take, take. And I'm getting the extra pawn. Actually, I like the look of that, actually. Here, just take. And I'm going to get the extra pawn. I quite like the look of that, actually. It might be losing for me, but... It's something. It's whether I can keep these pawns. If I can't, I can't. Ooh. Surely that's giving me just a protected passed pawn with this. He has got this, of course, but... I've got to try and build a centre now, otherwise it's just going to be a loss. He just needs to push on. Knight up might be a threat at the right moment. Okay, well, he's let me push on one pawn. If I get another one forward and get a really big centre, this won't matter quite so much. I'm going to go forward with the knight. And mind you, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I might have done that too quickly. This pawn could get undermined. I might have moved a bit too quickly there. Okay, let's take. Now I've got to watch out for these same tricks with sacrifices. So rook takes might be a move. Takes and you take, so that's no good. So what if I go here? Hit the pawn, but the idea is to play f5. Again, what about queen up? Queen up allows knight check, but he can do this. So here, I'm going to go here and just play f5. I don't think that mate attack particularly works. But right now, if you take either way, I think I'm safe to take back. But yeah, I should be losing this one. I should be now after putting my rook on that wrong square. Pawn forward and a knight check's interesting, but again, I don't see how I trap the king. Queen up might allow a knight check if the rook wanders off, but that's wishful thinking, so I might launch it. Oh, he's gone for it. What the heck? It actually works, because it gets the queen off the board, so I can't take. So take, 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 take. And that's just lost on the spot. We've gone well and truly wrong this game, haven't we? I have to come back. Yeah, I've just played a poor game here and opponent's played very, very well. If I do this, I guess you've just got a simple check. But I might as well do it. I've got nothing else to play for. If I'll just tuck the king away. I've got nothing here. Nothing at all. Should be a straight loss. Does it matter which one I go on? I think I'm going to go forward just for back rank issues. Again, I've got potential for knight f5, but I can't get the queen up now. So... I'm going to do it anyway, just because I attack the queen, but it's the same trick again, isn't it? Depends where the queen goes. A threat to take. I've got to get my queen over here now, but I don't see it working. Queen here, queen across, queen up. Okay. So here, you just simply push down, rook across, you lose your pawn. So rook up. Rook up, queen down. Queen across. At least it creates a mate threat. If you push the pawn, I can simply take it. Otherwise, rook across, it might be something. I doubt it is. I mean, I've just played a poor game. My opponent's played this pretty well. Very well. I'm clutching at straws really, aren't I? But if you come down one for the queen trade, I think I can go here. So I'm going to do it. I can't trade the queen. If you come here, I can still grab a pawn, albeit I'll lose one. But then I can play rook right across, I think. I cannot trade the queen off, then it's, you know, it's just over. But there's also rook across to put some gentle pressure on, even if it's absolutely nothing. And of course, if you can kick the knight at the right moment, it undermines the defense of the rook. Yeah, so he's just simply gone there. So here now, does that allow the simple takes? I think it does. Although then I could collect, right? Can I take now anywhere? No, you just take the rook. Here, rook takes. There's nothing, is there? I'm going to have to go here. Takes and take, I think. There's nothing else. Here, still an option to take. You take with check and I come back, I think. I'm just clutching at straws. So he's played rook across. So why can't I just take now? Here, if you go here, I can go there with a check, right? And I'm suddenly back in it. He might have to start running with his king. I'm threatening to go here with a check. So he doesn't have time to take. I could go here with a check and win the queen. So he can't take the pawn. I don't think you can get away with here because of this. Guard the pawn and hit the rooks. And then we're suddenly half back in it. Oh, he's done that. Okay. But here, if you go there, I just crash through. So surely I go here. I guard the pawn. I hit both rooks. Are we back in the game out of nowhere? I need to focus now. I'm up a minute. But rook across I just take and it's going to be checkmate. So you can't play rook across there. You've got to keep this pawn guarded. So I think you've got to leave the rooks there and make sure the queen can take back. I think that's what white needs to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up a pawn. So if we get a clean exchange, then I'm actually up a pawn. And I'm somehow still in the game and up on the clock. Again, if you go here, I think I can take. That's probably the right move to make there. Now, do I have to take back now? Queen takes, rook takes, there's no follow-up, right? Now, I could go here and just plant the knight with a view to this. But then I've lost my chance to getting the exchange back. But here, oh, I guess you've got moves like this. I mean, I'm going to have to take it back. Now here, if you take, I take. I don't want to lose this pawn. What about this to disturb these pawns? I don't think so. Let's just go here for now and try and push. If I can trade the queen now, it feels like I'd be actually better, but there's still a 2-on-1 majority for my opponent this side, so I could still be lost. So surely I'll push this pawn and try and activate my queen. Here, maybe I can just come back. Or queen across. Well, I can just take a pawn. And now I'm activating the queen. My king feels safe. Except that's a checkmate threat. Okay, so here I don't like. Here is obviously a move. I'm going to give up this pawn to play rook down. And then try and work on the king. But I'm giving up the connected passed pawns on this side. It might be a blunder I've just done there. It might be. Rook across, so you had this very strong. So, ooh, has he got that? Okay. But break the mate threat, release my queen. You're going to have to keep attacking my rook, I think. I need to get this queen off the board then, don't I? So these might still be winning. I might still be losing here. Maybe this to stop this. Okay, let's worry about it when it's our move. Queen here threatens check, but I think I'm safe. Keeping that pressure on. Okay. So here to hit the pawn and threaten a check. I guard this, right? So let's hit the pawn, threaten check. But you can go here, and I've got no knockout blow, have I? Oh, maybe a pawn check. Maybe. Let's just worry about it when it's our go. But I've got time here, so I need to use my time. Get the cursor off the board, no slips, and then think on the next move, whatever my opponent does. Yeah, we've got 2 minutes on the clock now, so we have to use our time. So the immediate mate in one threat is covered. We've got a check, and you have to go here. We can check here, and what have you got? You can go here, or here, or here. Then surely we can just check again. I'm not sure. Or check here. What's wrong with just a simple pawn push threatening to queen? That feels like it's winning to me. Just push the pawn on. And I'm threatening checkmate here as well. We might have got out of jail with this one. We might have done. Felt like I was completely lost. It feels like I'm winning now. There's a mate in one threat on the board. There's a queen there as well. Okay, that's going to be checkmate, isn't it? Oh, I blundered the pawn. What? I thought that was checkmate. Oh, I've lost my mind. I thought that was actually checkmate. Oh, that's not good. Oh, now if I go here, rook across, am I suddenly not winning now? Have I blundered it? I thought that was checkmate. When I miscalculated, I rushed it too quickly. Luckily, my opponent's down to 30 seconds. I'm threatening mate in 2 again. Okay. So now I can check here. I don't want to lose this pawn. I can check here as well. Let's go here first. Your king can't go this way. Now I can collect a pawn. And there's no threat here, is there? Let's take the pawn. I can still throw more checks in. I had a bit of a lapse, didn't I? Well, now I can check here and collect this as well. Check there. Ah, man. Check here. You have to go here. Check. That wins, doesn't it? Well, he's offering a draw. He shouldn't be offering a draw there. No, again, same thing. You just go here. It doesn't win. Let's check here. You can't block. I'll collect the pawn. Yeah, now we're definitely winning the game. We should be winning the game. I think I can just pin the queen now. Yeah, get the queen off. Okay, just take. Just give up that outside pawn. Although he's let me keep it. I don't want a stalemate here. If I go there, is there a stalemate risk? No, you've got that. Check. That's it. That should be it. Just make sure there's no stalemate here. Wow, we somehow turned it around while we got there.